everybody.
Good morning.
It is Sunday again.
Sunday morning.
Hey, James.
Hey, what?
It's a new month.
You're right. It is a new month.
I know. It's a new month. It is the month of August. We have a new theme. It's a new month. It's a new beginning. Everything's new.
Some people don't like August.
Well, I know, but it's kind of like the official sort of end of summer.
I know, but that's why some people, I don't like August because it is the official end of summer.
Well, I'm sorry. It's not terrible. August is a good thing. It's also a beginning.
That's
true. You can think of it as a new beginning.
That's true.
Actually, last week we had been doing the whole God's Big Story for almost a year.
Yeah.
And we finished last week. We talked about Revelation. And it was kind of like the ending. And now we have turned the page, yes, and we're back at the beginning again. We're going to talk about the very beginning. So it's like a fresh start. It's like back to school, sort of.
That's what they were waiting for, not hearing. They didn't want to hear that.
That's the part you don't like?
That's the part that I don't know if our kids like.
Well, back to school is really weird this year.
It is very strange.
I know.
Is it legit back to school? I don't know.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Kind of.
it is. I don't know that they're going to need back to school clothes right at first. That was my favorite part of back to school, was like getting new clothes and new school supplies and stuff. So you may not need all that right away at first.
I wonder if they're even going to have usually they have like a back to school shopping where they do a tax-free day. Are they even going to have that this year?
I don't know.
I
mean, they will. You're going to need supplies and stuff. You're just going to need them in your living room rather than.
All right, I'm going to school. Walk in the circle, back to the couch.
I'm going to go in my pajamas today. It's going to be a great day. Anyway.
I wish I could come to. Well, I've said that before.
No,
I wish I could come to work in my pajamas.
No.
All right.
Anyway, it is a new month. It's August, and we are on a new theme. And our new theme is creativity.
Ooh.
I know. Do you have any idea, James, what a definition of is for creativity?
For creativity, let me think.
It's a new one.
It is a new one. If I was going to say, no, I shouldn't even try.
Okay, let me tell you what it is.
Okay.
It is imagining what you could do because you are made in God's image.
Imagining what you could do because you're made in God's image.
Right.
Gotcha.
Yes. So we were just talking a minute ago before we started about being creative, and James was admiring He is a fan of this guy who writes musicals,
Yes.
and so we were just talking about how he wished you could write music, write music.
He's so brilliant.
And be creative. Yeah, I know. But I told James, but we are all created in God's image. So even though we may think we're not creative in music or whatever it is that we admire, Mr. James is really creative in designing graphics and all the things that you see on the screen when you're watching at home. Mr. James designs a lot of that kind of stuff. So he's creative in a different kind of way because you're created in God's image.
That's right.
Which is what we're talking about.
That is awesome.
I know, I love that.
So that means that each one of them, the same way that you might think, oh, I'm not creative, I can't draw, or I can't paint, but you do have some piece of creativity in you because you are created in God's image
That's right.
as well.
We're going to talk a lot about that this month.
Love it.
And today we're talking specifically about how God created everything, which I love. If you look around, you will notice that God has created everything. And so our game today, which Mr. James has not even seen these questions at all, and I have a feeling these questions are kind of hard.
Oh, gosh.
So, I mean, I know every week we say they're kind of hard, but I feel like this week they're especially kind of hard.
I can't even remember colors of people that are, you're telling me a story and I can't remember.
Holding a red plate, wearing blue shorts. They did way better on that than you did.
They did. Yeah. They did so much better than I did.
Anyway, I have some questions because we're talking about how God created everything. And so there's so many things in this earth that God created that you may not even know how amazing it is. So I'm going to read some questions. I'm going to give you choices.
Okay, good choices.
There's A, B, and C choice, and you get to choose what you think. This is all about how things that God created. Okay, are you ready?
Yep.
Okay, these are hard. I'm just going to preface this. You may need your parents' help with these because they're hard. Okay. Question number 1. What is the number 29,029?
29,029.
Is it A, the number of species of animals in the world, B, the height of Mount Everest in feet, or C, the number of active volcanoes in the world?
Oh, active volcano. That seems like that's too high for a volcano.
29,029.
That'd be a lot of volcanoes.
I bet there's that many.
You think there is?
I don't know. I mean, if you go to Hawaii, they're all over the place.
That is true. It's a lot of volcanoes. You know what? I'm trying to do this in my mind because I know that roughly a little over 5,000 feet is a mile.
Yeah.
So like I'm thinking this has got to be the mountain. This has got to be Mount Everest.
Mount Everest, what do you guys think? You think it's Mount Everest?
I think it is.
It is Mount Everest.
Yes.
It's the height of Mount Everest in feet, 29,029.
That, my friends, is why math is important.
That's true. Study hard. I could not have done that in my head, so that was actually impressive. Okay, that was the first one. Here's another one.
Okay.
What is the smallest known thing in the universe?
The smallest known thing in the
Yes. Is it A, a quark? B, your piece of cake when your brother cuts it for you?
That might be accurate, actually.
Or C, an ant? I'm actually
An
thinking
ant.
it might be the cake. Because I know my brother
It feels
would
that
cut
way.
himself a huge piece, and mine would be like a tiny
like,
little sliver.
"What?"
Yeah.
No, that can't be the smallest, though. An ant or a quark. A quark, isn't a quark like part of like an atom or something like that? I mean, that's like so small. It's like you can see an ant like just crawling. Like we have a ton of those at our kitchen right now.
Ew.
Well, we do because of the rain. But then like I'm betting you it's got to be the quark.
You're right. It is. It was A. I hope you guys got that one right. Good job. Okay, here we go. What is the largest animal believed to ever exist? So we went from the smallest, now we're going to the largest animal.
Got to be a dinosaur.
Okay? A, the Loch Ness Monster. B, the Great White Shark. Or C, the Blue Whale. See, you guys answer your questions.
Yeah,
Put an answer down, see what you think.
I'm thinking on this one. I'm battling between two of them.
Well, I watched this show about Loch Ness Monster the other day, and
Is he real?
it's not real.
Oh, okay.
So I think we can X out the letter A.
I kind of thought that. So I think I'm gonna go with the. I don't know. I'm gonna go with the blue whale.
It is the Blue Whale.
Dude, I didn't know because like the shark, I was like, you know what? I bet there's a shark that's pretty big, and I just don't even know. You know.
I know. Is it Shark Week? I saw something that it might be
Yeah,
shark.
I think you're right. I think it might be.
See, I don't know.
I should've
So
been watching.
I feel like you're 3 for 3.
I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah.
That one was. I only got that one because I knew that Loch Ness wasn't real.
Yeah.
And I just guessed on that one.
I bet Jonah could have guessed on that one.
Oh yeah, Jonah would have got it.
He would have known intimately. Okay, number 4. What is the smallest known mammal?
Oh gosh.
Smallest. So we had the biggest, which was the blue whale. Now we got the smallest known mammal. Oh, I don't even know how to say this word.
Oh, gosh.
The Etruscan shrew, the chihuahua, or the African pygmy hedgehog. Etruscan shrew, chihuahua, or African pygmy hedgehog.
I hope you guys got guesses. I don't even know what that first one is.
I don't either. That's when you Google things. That's when you get it on your phone or on your computer and you look it up.
And just because I watched Sonic recently, I'm going to say the hedgehog.
It is not the hedgehog.
Oh.
It is actually the Etruscan shrew.
How do you say that again?
Etruscan.
Etruscan.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. You'll have to look it up, but I bet it's tiny.
I'm totally looking that up later.
Okay, here we go. What is the world's the world's tallest waterfall, Angel Falls, which I'm sure is lovely, is how many feet tall? So this one you just got to guess numbers, okay?
Okay.
A, 101,242. That's really tall.
That's tall.
B, 2,567.
Okay.
Or C, 3,230. The world's tallest waterfall.
Remember, math is important here.
I'm picturing in my mind in that, you know, the movie Up,
Yes.
where he goes.
Oh, yes.
to
He
the
lands a house on that
waterfall.
one.
He wants to be
Yeah.
next to the waterfall. That's what I'm picturing.
That one was huge. You're right. But I know that it can't be A because that's too tall.
Yeah, I think you're
That's
right.
taller than Mount Everest.
Yeah, that's
Which we just learned.
too tall.
But gosh, between B and C,
So
that's a hard
close.
one.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to go with the bigger of those two and just guess that it's actually the bigger of those two. The 5,000,
It was 3,000.
3,000,
3,230.
230.
That is correct.
Yes.
The answer is C. Good job. Good
Yes.
job. Okay, we've got 2 more.
Okay.
You ready for these?
Yep.
The deepest cave in the world is called the Variokina Cave, and it's over 7,000 feet deep.
Wow.
That is deep.
That's deeper than we just talked about that
Yes.
waterfall.
Where is it located?
Oh gosh.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it Abkhazia, Georgia,
Oh,
which is a country, Georgia the country, not the
not
state.
Georgia the state.
Atlanta, Georgia, which is the state.
That is a state. It's actually a city.
Or Baku, Azerbaijan.
Ooh.
I cannot pronounce half of these things. Azerbaijan? Azerbaijan.
Azerbaijan. You guys got guesses? I'm gonna totally have to guess on this one, but I'm gonna say it's not Atlanta, Georgia.
It's not Atlanta, Georgia. It's not in this country. So it's either A or C.
I'm gonna go that it's actually in Georgia, the country.
You're right.
Yes.
Good job. That was letter A. Good job. I'm not even going to try to say the name of the city again because it was hard to say. And that is the deepest cave. Okay, we have one more.
One more. Okay.
What is the smallest ocean?
Ooh.
Is it the Indian Ocean, the Southern Ocean, or the Arctic Ocean?
The southern. I don't think is Southern even an ocean. I forget how many there is. Gosh, it's been so long since geography.
I bet they know.
I bet you they do too. You guys probably like studied that
Indian,
last.
Southern, or Arctic.
You know what? Gosh, I'm gonna get this one wrong. I bet you.
You did really good on all these questions.
I'm just guessing, but I'm gonna say the Indian.
It's the Arctic.
Ah,
It was the Arctic. You had like a 50-50 chance there. It was the
I
Arctic
did.
Ocean, letter C. Good job.
Because the Southern's not an ocean.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think you only got 2 of those wrong. That's actually pretty impressive. Yes. You guys did great. So we are going to look at your answers
Those were
and
hard.
see how they did, if they did better than you, which I'm guessing they probably did.
They did.
We have a new worship song we're going to teach you today. It is called It's Beautiful. It's about how God created everything and everything he made is beautiful.
I love that.
So let's worship together.
You made the earth, you keep it spinning. You made the ocean and everything in it, and you made the sky so blue, and you made every other color too. You made the sun, you keep it shining. You put the moon up in the midnight sky, and everything around me created by you only. I just wanna thank you 'cause everything you made is so beautiful. Every single star and every beat of my heart, and it's beautiful. You made my feet, you made my hands, you made me sing and you make me dance, 'cause your love is all around me, and your love is so astounding. I just wanna thank you 'cause everything you made is so beautiful. Every single star and every beat of my heart, and it's beautiful. Here we go, break it down now. Everything you created with your imagination is wonderful and good. Wonderful and good. You're my inspiration beyond all explanation. You're wonderful and good. You're wonderful and good. Everything you created with your imagination is wonderful and good. Wonderful and good. You're my inspiration beyond all explanation. You're wonderful and good. You're wonderful and good. I just wanna thank you 'cause everything you made is so beautiful. Every single star and every beat of my heart, and it's beautiful. I just wanna thank you 'cause everything you made is so beautiful. Every single star and every beat of my heart, and it's beautiful.
I love the new worship song. It's so good. We're going to do that a couple times over this
love
month
it.
because it's so good about just how God made everything beautiful and we can see it with our eyes. I love that. So our story today is about how God did create everything, and it's so amazing to think that the God created things like Mount Everest and the Grand Canyon and the Northern Lights, which are amazing.
Those are beautiful.
Amazing. The same God that created all those amazing things also created us. So we're going to take a look at our story today, and then we're going to come back and talk some more about it. So let's take a look.
Hello, I'm John, and welcome back to The Joy of Sculpting, where we take beautiful things and make even more beautiful things out of them. Let's take this sculpture of my co-host, Brandon. Isn't that lovely? So lifelike, his eyes, his hair. The detail really is marvelous. But what if we could make something new out of it? Let's see. Let's take a little bit of Brandon's hair off, like this. And we can just put that there. Oh, that's nice. Kind of squishy. And what do we have here? Oh, look. It's Brandon's little brain. Little brain. We'll put that right here, very carefully. And what if his ears can go here? There you go. Now let's take Brandon's happy eyes. And we can put those eyes, put them right here. Look at those wonderful eyes. Looking right back at you. What have these eyes seen? I don't know. Just put those right there. Now, what could we make with what's left? I think I have an idea. What if we make an edge right there? Yeah, and an edge right here. Oh, that's nice. How about here? Oh, that's nice. Or how about here? Hey, I'm starting to see something. There we go. Let's just use the board for extra pressure. Isn't that beautiful? It's a brick. You could build a big, beautiful house out of this brick. That's how strong it is.
Hey, John, have you seen my self-sculpture? I've been looking for it.
How nice.
Hello, everyone. I'm Brandon.
And I'm John, and welcome to
The and Show.
Well done.
Yeah.
High five. Oh, that was close.
I'll get it. I'll figure it out one day.
Sure.
So what is all this stuff that you have?
Oh, I'm coming up with some new super mutants for a new comic book I'm creating.
Oh, well, that sounds fun. How do you come up with your new mutants?
Well, I have a jar of heads,
Okay.
a jar of creature bodies, and a jar of superpowers.
Oh, and you what? Do you just draw them out?
Sure.
One
I'll
by
show you.
one?
Watch this. Oh, I got a horse head.
All right.
And I'll just take this one. T-Rex body. Look at that.
Cool.
And a superpower is static electricity.
Oh, static electricity. Huh.
Yeah. Not everyone can leap over tall buildings in a single bound, Brandon.
Oh, well, that's true, I guess.
There you go. I think we'll call this guy Sir Neighborly, the Sparkosaurus Rex.
I think I can make this more interesting.
Explain how.
All right.
Mutant Melee.
What am I looking at? Hey, that's me.
No, that's your avatar. Except now you're...
Sir Neighborly, the Sparkosaurus Rex. Superpower, static electricity. Versus Panda King. Superpower, interpretive bamboo. Ready? Melee!
It's working. Static electricity.
Oh!
Ow.
My turn.
What are you doing?
Music.
Winner! Round 2.
All right. Who am I going to be this time? How about
Captain Fish Breath, superpower, Fish Breath, versus Bat Boy, superpower, can fly, as long as he doesn't realize he's in the air.
What does he mean I can only fly unless I realize I'm in the air?
Ready? Melee!
Ah! I'm flying! Oh, no! Oh! Ow! This is a video game. I shouldn't be able to smell it. Oh, that's terrible.
Winner!
Oh, still stinks. Get these things off me.
Yeah, that does stink.
Great, I'm gonna have to do laundry. Oh, or maybe burn them.
Wait, before you do that, it's Bible story time with Kellen.
Hey, everybody.
What's up, Kellen?
Not much. Say, what do you got there?
Laundry from our game of Mutant Melee.
Cool. Do you mind if I use it for the story?
Oh, sure thing.
Thanks. Our story starts with the very first verse of the very first chapter of the very first book of the Bible, Genesis chapter 1, verse 1. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. The earth didn't have any shape. There was darkness over the surface of the waves. The Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. God saw that the light was good. He separated the light from the darkness and called the light day and the darkness night. How's that for a beginning? And that was just day one. On the second day, God made the sky. God said, "Let there be a huge space between the waters." And that's exactly what happened. And God called the huge space sky. That was day two. But it was the next day when God's creativity really took root. God said, "Let the water under the sky be gathered into one place. Let the dry ground appear." God called the dry ground land. Then God said, "Let the land produce plants," and trees and plants and flowers sprung out of the ground. And God saw that it was good. That closes the book on day 3. But God wasn't finished. He had a whole sky to fill. God said, "Let there be lights in the huge space of the sky." And so the stars were created. And then God made the moon to rule over the night. He made the sun to rule over the day. And God saw that it was good. Day 4, boom, sun, moon, and stars. Without them, we wouldn't know what time of day it was. Think about that. Okay, stop thinking. Things are about to get wild. God said, "Let the seas be filled with living things." So God created every kind of living thing that fills the oceans. And God said, "Let birds fly above the earth across the huge space of the sky." And then God created every kind of bird that flies. And God saw that it was good. That was the 5th day. But it was the 6th day when God made his masterpiece. And I'm not talking about the platypus. God said, "Let the land produce every kind of animal: cows, horses, chickens, bugs, snakes, mice, rhinoceroses, orangutans, platypi," and it was all good. And then God said, wait for it, "Let us make human beings." Watch out, world. Here we come. So God created human beings in his own likeness. He created them as male and female. And God told him to take care of the earth and all that was in it. This was day 6. On the 7th day, God rested from all his work. But before he did that, he took a good look at everything he had created, and he saw that it was very good. The end.
That was incredible.
It really is incredible when you think about all the things God created. I mean, whether it's a huge planet in space or a tiny little eyelash. Like, oh,
Wow.
make a wish.
No, you are so weird.
What?
Get that away from me.
Yeah, there's really no limit to God's creativity. You can find it anywhere.
I found it sitting right next to me.
Aww. Thanks for the story, Kellen.
You got it. See you guys next time.
Later.
See ya.
What a great story.
Yeah, I
Love it.
loved how my gym shorts turned into an orangutan.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I took from the story too.
Yeah.
Reveal the question.
Awesome. Where do you see God's creativity?
Yeah, do you see it in a stream flowing through the woods?
Or in a star that's over 100 miles away?
Yeah, except stars are like millions of miles away, John.
So, over 100, right?
Right.
Talk about it with each other. Where do you see God's creativity?
And we will see you next time on the
So-and-so Show. It's right there. You can read it. It's in gold. No, my squirrel!
Man, that is such an incredible story.
I know.
I just love thinking about how God made all those things. Like things like, I know this seems silly, but see things like sloths, you know?
And the Etruscan shrew,
shrew.
which is apparently really small.
Totally got to look that up. Like all those things he made.
Yeah.
But what's so cool is to think that he made us. And that he cares so deeply about us, right? Because we, out of all those things, are the only thing that he created in his image.
Right.
That's so crazy to think about. I love that he loved us that much and then he created us in his image. So when I look at my wife, when I look at my girls, when I look at Miss Carla, we're all created in God's image. That's so cool. Such a cool idea. And I think what's even cooler than that is that he wants a relationship with us because of the fact that he's made us. That's such a cool idea. Like the God who made everything wants to be in a relationship with me. He wants to be my friend.
Yeah.
Like that's just just mind-blowing if you really think about it, right? Like that's so cool to think about. Like anybody, Miss Carla, do you have a friend that could literally like make something out of nothing?
I do.
It's crazy. She does. You know why? Because her friend is God.
No, that's true.
Right? That is literally her friend. Her
true.
friend can make something out of nothing.
He's the only one who can.
That's so cool. I get blown away by that.
Who can just like make an Etruscan shrew
Right there.
right there in his hand.
He can just say it. I can't do that. Tristan Shrew. That didn't happen.
Nope.
Not going to happen. But that's what's so amazing about God, right? Because there is absolutely, and this is kind of actually our bottom line, there is no limit to the creativity of God.
So great.
That's just amazing.
Yeah.
Right? Anyways, I'm sorry. I know I'm getting caught up in that, but it's just such a cool story to think that God could do that out of nothing.
Yeah.
Right? So we always have to take something to be able to make something.
Right.
Like if I want to create, like I love to draw, but I still have to have a pencil and paper, right? So I can't just make it happen. But he did.
Yeah.
And that he cares so deeply about us that we are the ones actually made in his image. That's amazing to me.
That's good stuff.
It is good stuff. Anyways.
Yeah. So a new month means we have a new memory verse.
That's right.
Oh no.
Yeah, you know what that means.
Oh no.
Checking in with good old Surfer Sam. Let's see what he has to say.
Hey there, hey, I'm Bob the Dolphin. How's it going? Hey.
Well, hello, Bob the dolphin.
What's your name? What's your name?
My name's George the whale.
Oh, that's cool.
You better watch out. I saw a shark not too long ago.
Oh, there you are. How you doing there, dolphin? Oh, you look scrumptious. Oh, yummy. Hey guys, Surfer Sam here. It's so good to see you again. Man, I'm so excited about talking about the memory verse this whole month. It's so good. It's all about God's creation. You know, some of my favorite creatures are, of course, from the sea. Like, I've got my really good friend, Bob the dolphin. Dude, he's the best, you know. He's a little bit light voice, kind of weird, but you know. Then I've got George, the blue whale. It's pretty cool. He's got a real low, slow voice, you know. It's pretty cool. And then the shark, dude, you got to watch out for sharks, man. Every time I'm out there boarding, you got to be careful. Dude. Those guys will get you. You know what I'm talking about? Anyways, I guess we should get to the verse. So listen, this month's verse is so good. It's from Psalm 145:3. And here's what it says. It says, Lord, you are great. You're really worthy of praise. No one can completely understand how great you are. That's so true. Like, we can't understand how incredible he is. So cool.
You gotta love that guy.
Do you?
I love that guy.
I can't imagine. Oh, God sure is creative. Yes.
Man, and everybody's unique, aren't they?
Yeah, I don't know about all that. It is a good memory verse, though, so hopefully you guys are working on those memory verses while you're at home. It is, let's see, it's Psalm 145:3. 145:3, that's the one that Surfer Sam just taught us. It's all about being creative, how God created everything, and he is worthy of praise. So be sure that you're working on that this whole month about creativity. We love that.
Yeah.
Well, another day.
Another Sunday.
Another Sunday. Guys, we are just really excited about soon, hopefully, being able to see you in person.
Yes.
We really are looking forward to that. But we are praying for you in the next few weeks as you're getting ready for back to school.
Don't say it.
I'm sorry.
It's all right.
We know that it's coming soon, so we're praying for you. And yeah, hope you guys have a great week. Enjoy the last little bit of summer that you have left. You want to pray us out?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Father God, we thank you so much that in this story today we got to see your creativity. We pray that you would also help us to see how being made in your image, that we're creative as well. And that being created in your image means, more importantly, that you want to have a relationship with us. And I pray that we wouldn't take that for granted, but that we would see just how incredible and awesome that is. And that we would make that a priority every day in our lives. Father, we love you. It's in Jesus' name we pray. Amen.